That strange tingling in your hands, the growing weakness in your legs. What if the solution was not in your local pharmacy, but was hidden deep in the Amazon rainforest or in the ancient mountains of Asia? Today, we are not just giving you another list of nuts. We are going on a global nut hunt to discover 5 forgotten remedies that can help rebuild your collagen and repair your nerves. Welcome back to Healthier Daily, the channel where we give you the simple science-backed truths to live a stronger and more independent life after 60. I'm your host, Dr. Ben Carter. And to be our wise and expert guide on this important expedition, we are joined by a physician who has spent his life studying the healing wisdom from all corners of the world. It is our great honor to welcome Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara.
Thank you for having me, Ben. Nature hides its most powerful medicines in quiet and often forgotten places. For centuries, traditional healers have known about these special seeds and these special nuts. Modern science is only now beginning to catch up. Today, we will travel with this old and powerful wisdom. This journey is so very important for the person who feels that they have already tried everything. I had a patient who was doing all of the right things. She was eating the common healthy nuts like almonds and walnuts, but she was still declining. Her hands were still tingling and her legs were still getting weaker. She needed a different kind of medicine, the kind that is found off of the beaten path.
And that is exactly what our guide is all about today. Dr. Hinohara is going to be our guide on a beautiful expedition around the world to find these healing nuts. In our journey today, we will make our first stops in the Amazon and in Asia. Then in part 3, we will travel to Southeast Asia. And finally, in part 4, we will journey to Australia to discover our final and most powerful nut. It is a true blessing to have a world so full of diverse and powerful healing foods, and it is our joy to be able to discover them together with you. If you are ready to join us on this exciting journey of discovery, please type "I'm ready" in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to our channel. It's completely free, and you will not want to miss a single stop on this important expedition. Okay, doctor, our global nut hunt begins now. Our bags are packed and our minds are open and ready to learn. Where is our first destination on this important healing expedition?
Our first stop is deep in the Amazon rainforest of Peru. This is the home of a very special, beautiful star-shaped seed that has been used for centuries by the indigenous people for strength and for great endurance. It is often called the Inca peanut. Its true name is Sacha Inchi.
And the Sacha Inchi seed is a true nutritional miracle, and it is perfect for our purposes today. Let's look at the incredible science. It has a unique combination of nutrients that is almost unheard of in the entire plant kingdom. First, it is a complete plant protein. This means that it contains all 9 of the essential amino acids that your body absolutely must have to be able to build new, strong collagen and healthy muscle tissue. But second, and this is what makes it so incredibly special, it is one of the richest plant sources on the entire planet of the powerfully anti-inflammatory ALA omega-3 fatty acids. The source text for our video notes that the seed can be up to 48% omega-3s by weight. This is absolutely incredible. So with this one simple and delicious seed, you are getting both the complete building blocks that you need for your collagen and the powerful anti-inflammatory medicine to help calm the irritation in your nerves and in your joints. It is a perfect 2-in-1 healing tool.
And it is very easy to use. The lightly roasted Sacha Inchi seeds have a beautiful and a very satisfying nutty flavor. You can simply snack on them in moderation, or you can sprinkle them on top of a salad or a bowl of yogurt to add a wonderful healing crunch to your meal.
So from the Amazon, we get this incredible and very rare combination of complete protein and omega-3s. That is a powerful start to our journey. Doctor, where does our expedition take us next?
From the deep rainforest, we now travel to the ancient lands of Asia to find a special seed that comes from one of the oldest and most revered trees on the entire earth. Now, here in the beautiful season of autumn, the leaves of this tree are turning a brilliant golden color. We are talking about the ginkgo nut. And for our patient Ellen, the woman who felt that the common nuts were not helping her enough, this was a very important discovery. Her problem was not just a lack of building materials for her collagen, it was also a very significant lack of good circulation. Her hands and her feet were always cold, which was a clear sign that the healing nutrients were not being delivered properly to her starving nerves and her tissues.
And that is where the ginkgo nut is such a beautiful specialist. Most people in America know about the ginkgo leaf for brain health, but the nut of the tree contains the very same powerful and bioactive compounds. These are the ginkgolides and the bilobolide. These special compounds are powerful vasodilators. This is a scientific way of saying that they help your blood vessels to relax and to open up. This dramatically improves the microcirculation of your blood to your extremities, to your hands, and to your feet. And this increased blood flow is what delivers more oxygen and more of those precious healing nutrients to the very nerves and tissues that are starving for nourishment. It is like opening up all of the small local highways in your body so that the delivery trucks can finally get through. But doctor, I know from our research that there is a very, very important safety warning that comes with the ginkgo nut.
Yes, this is the most important part of this lesson for our viewers at home. You must never eat the ginkgo nuts raw. The raw nuts contain a natural toxin that can be harmful if you eat too many. They must always be cooked either by boiling or by roasting for at least 20 minutes. This simple act of cooking completely destroys the toxin, but it leaves the wonderful healing medicine intact. In Japan, we often add just 5 to 10 of these beautiful cooked nuts to our traditional soups or our rice dishes. It is a gentle but a very powerful circulatory medicine.
It is a truly blessed thing to learn from this ancient wisdom, to know how to use these powerful gifts from nature, both effectively and most importantly, safely. So from the Amazon rainforest, we get the complete protein and the anti-inflammatory omega-3s with the sacha inchi. And from ancient Asia, we get the improved blood flow and the circulatory support with the ginkgo nut. It is a brilliant and a very powerful combination. Doctor, where does our expedition take us next on this global nut hunt?
Our next journey takes us to the beautiful and the very rich volcanic soils of Southeast Asia, and specifically to the Philippines. This is the home of the most buttery and perhaps the most delicious nut on our entire list today. It is the pili nut.
And the pili nut is a true nutritional powerhouse, and its great strength as the source text for our video so correctly notes is its shockingly high concentration of the master calming mineral for our entire body, and that mineral is magnesium. Let's explain for our viewers why this is so incredibly important for the tingling and the weakness that our patient Ellen was experiencing. That constant annoying tingling sensation is very often a sign of hyperexcitable or agitated nerves. They are misfiring. Magnesium is the great regulator of our entire nervous system. It helps to calm this excitability down. It is like turning down the volume on a radio that is playing too loudly. For those tingling and misfiring nerves, magnesium is the key to bringing back the peace and the quiet.
But it is not just for the nerves.
That's right. It is a double action hero for this entire problem. As we know from our videos on preventing leg cramps, magnesium is also the essential off switch for our muscles. It is the mineral that is required to allow our muscle fibers to be able to fully release, to let go, and to relax after they have contracted. So the beautiful peely nut is a perfect two-action hero for this problem. It is calming the misfiring nerves, and it is relaxing the tight muscles at the exact same time. So doctor, let's go back to our patient Ellen. How did this specific and very special nut help her on her healing journey?
This was a major and a very important turning point for her. As we said, she had the poor circulation, but she also suffered from terrible nighttime leg cramps and that restless tingling sensation that would keep her awake for hours at night. After she began to incorporate just a small handful of these beautiful and very buttery peely nuts into her daily routine as a simple afternoon snack, she told me that her nights were finally becoming peaceful again. The restless, crawling feeling that she used to get in her legs began to fade away, and the painful nighttime cramps became much, much less frequent. The powerful and abundant magnesium from the peely nuts was finally calming her entire system down. And these nuts are truly wonderful. They are very rich and they are very creamy. You only need a very small handful to get their benefits. And they also provide a wonderful dose of the B vitamins and the vitamin E that are also so very important for our long-term nerve health.
It is a truly blessed thing to know that nature has provided such a delicious and a powerful medicine for calming both our bodies and our minds. This is such detailed and powerful wisdom, Doctor. We love sharing it with our global community. To help us see our global community, please let us know what city, state, or country you are watching from. We love hearing from all of you. So the peely nut from the Philippines provides a deep, calming magnesium to be able to soothe our nerves and to relax our muscles. Our global expedition has been absolutely incredible so far. Doctor, where is the final and the most powerful destination on our global nut hunt?
Yes, for our final and perhaps our most powerful discovery, we must now travel to the beautiful land of Australia. This is the home of what many people call the King of Nuts. It is our final and most profound key for healing. It is the macadamia nut.
And the macadamia nut is truly the king, and it is a true miracle for our nerve health. Let's look at the incredible and the very unique science of this nut. As the source text for our video so wisely notes, its great and powerful secret is a very rare and a very special type of fat. It is an omega-7 fatty acid that is called palmitoleic acid. This is so critically important for our viewers to understand. As we have discussed in our previous videos, the myelin sheath is the protective fatty insulation that wraps around all of our nerve fibers. It is what allows the electrical signals from our brain to be able to travel clearly and quickly to our hands and to our feet. The omega-7 fat, this palmitoleic acid, is one of the primary and essential building blocks that your body uses to be able to build and to repair this myelin sheath. So while the magnesium from the peely nut that we just discussed helps to calm the nerve signal, the powerful omega-7 from the macadamia nut is helping to rebuild the very structure of the wire itself. This is a profound and a very deep level of healing for anyone who is suffering from the tingling and the numbness of peripheral neuropathy.
So, the macadamia nut is literally rebuilding the insulation on our body's wiring. That is an incredible final discovery. Now, Doctor, our global hunt is now complete. We have discovered these amazing and powerful nuts from all over the world. How do our viewers at home incorporate them into their lives? What is the master protocol?
This is a very important piece of wisdom. You do not need to try and eat all of these special nuts every single day. That would be too much. The true wisdom of the master protocol is in rotation and in purpose. You must learn to listen to your body. 1 week, if you are feeling a great deal of inflammation and your joints are aching, you may choose to focus on the Sakka Inchi for its powerful omega-3s. The next week, if your hands and your feet are feeling very cold, you may choose to focus on the ginkgo nut to help improve your circulation. And if you are suffering from a lot of nighttime cramps, you will choose to focus on the pili nut for its wonderful magnesium. You listen to your body and you choose the key that is right for the lock that you are facing in that moment. And for your daily foundation, the more common nuts that we have discussed before, like the almonds and the hazelnuts, are a wonderful and a very steady daily base.
And, Doctor, what was the final result for our patient Ellen after she had learned to listen to her body and to use this beautiful global medicine cabinet?
This was the beautiful conclusion to her story. The patient who felt that she had tried everything and was beginning to lose hope found a new sense of power in these global remedies. By gently rotating these special nuts into her diet, based on how she was feeling each week, she was able to address her unique and her very complex combination of symptoms, the weakness, the tingling, the poor circulation in a way that the common nuts alone could not. She learned to become her own wise explorer of her own health. That is a truly beautiful and a blessed story. It is a powerful reminder that the world is full of these wonderful healing gifts if we just have the wisdom and the curiosity to go out and to find them. Doctor, this has been an incredible and a very inspiring global journey. You have taken us around the world to discover nature's forgotten remedies. Your Global Nut Hunter's Guide has shown us a powerful and a very hopeful path to rebuilding our precious collagen. We have learned about the unique nuts that can help to fight the tingling in our hands and the weakness in our legs. This is a profound and a very new way to think about our senior health. By rotating these special nuts into their diet, our viewers can begin to address the deep root causes of their discomfort. This knowledge is a true cornerstone of a proactive senior health strategy, one that looks beyond the local grocery store to the great global pharmacy of nature. It is a practical way to fight back against the nerve and collagen damage that can lead to a loss of independence. Now, Doctor, this has been an amazing journey of discovery. To make sure that our viewers can unlock the full healing power of these global nuts, can you please summarize for us the most important rules of preparation? What is the master protocol for using these seeds wisely?
Of course, the wisdom is not just in what you eat, but in how you eat it. There are 4 simple rules of preparation. Rule number 1 is soaking is wisdom. For the harder nuts that we have discussed, like the almonds and the hazelnuts, the simple and ancient act of soaking them overnight in clean water makes them much easier for an older person to digest. It helps to awaken their nutrients and to make their medicine more available to the body. Rule number 2 is grinding is the key. For the smaller seeds, with a very hard outer shell like the flax and the sesame seeds that we have discussed in other videos, you must grind them. If you do not grind them, their healing power will remain locked inside. Rule number 3 is gentle heat is a friend. For some of our nuts, like the ginkgo nut, a gentle cooking process is absolutely essential for safety. For others, like the pumpkin seeds, a very light toasting can enhance their flavor and their digestibility. But you must never use harsh, high heat, as this can damage the delicate and precious oils that are inside. And rule number 4 is moderation is mastery. These nuts are not common snack foods that you should eat, but a large handful. They are potent and concentrated medicines. A small mindful handful each day is all that is needed to receive their wonderful gifts.
That is a perfect guide to preparation. And finally, Doctor, what other simple lifestyle habits are the best partners for this global nut protocol?
First is hydration. These nuts are full of fiber and healthy fats. They need plenty of clean water to help your body to transport their nutrients and to aid in their digestion. Second is gentle movement. A daily walk is the signal that tells the body where to send these healing compounds. Good circulation is what carries the medicine of these nuts to your hands and to your feet. And third is a clean diet foundation. These nuts are very powerful, but they cannot overcome a diet that is full of inflammatory oils and sugars. They must be added to a clean, whole foods diet to be able to have their full and most powerful effect.
So, the complete protocol is the wise rotation of the nuts prepared correctly and supported by hydration, movement, and a clean diet. That is a truly complete plan.
I want to leave you with this one final thought. The world is a beautiful and a very large medicine cabinet. Do not be afraid to explore its quiet corners. Sometimes the greatest and most profound healing is found in a food that you have never tried before.
That is a beautiful message, Doctor. It's a wonderful reminder that we have been blessed with a world that is full of diverse and powerful healing foods, and it is our great joy to be able to discover them. And of course, it is absolutely essential that you speak with your personal doctor or a registered dietitian before making any significant changes to your diet, especially if you have any existing health conditions or any known nut allergies. Please remember that our conversation today is for educational purposes. If you found this guide empowering and it inspired you to explore the world's hidden healing foods, please give this video a like so that others can find this vital information, and be sure to share it with a friend or a family member. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. It is completely free, and it ensures you will not miss our next practical health guide. And for our community discussion today, we would love to know which of these global nuts that we discovered today are you most curious and excited to try. Please share your choice in the comments below. Thank you for being with us. Be well.